Hello, my name is Alex Fea, and I just kind of wanted to share a story about something that happened to me this last summer. This story takes place on August 4th, 2020. So, I remember that day. It was really warm out. I had the windows open, a nice breeze rolling in, a little bit like today. I was here in my apartment with my cat, and I forget who was playing, but I was watching two NBA teams play each other in Disney World, of all places, right? And I remember it being just kind of a moment of peace in what had otherwise been a summer and spring of upheaval in my life, as I'm sure it was in yours. But while I was here doing that, there was something very different happening back in the neighborhood I went to high school in. In that neighborhood in Beirut, Lebanon, on August 4th, 2,800 tons of ammonium nitrate exploded instantly, killing over 250 people, injuring what they say about 7,500, and leaving homeless over 300,000. Just like that. Instantly. And this was my home. See, I'm not from Lebanon, but I was there for a while. Kind of the deal is my dad, he's an international math teacher. And what that means, despite sounding like a really stupid idea for a James Bond spin-off, it's he teaches regular math, right? 9th through 12th grade, pre-algebra up to calculus. But for his career, what he's chosen to do is take contracts at international schools. And what that meant for me was studying in different schools all over the world growing up. We spent some years in Central America, in the Caribbean, in the southern United States, and a lot in the Middle East. Beirut, Lebanon was one of these stops. And there were short contracts that he'd take, and we'd ended up only being there for a couple years or so at a time. And 2 years is a really strange amount of time to be in a place. It always felt like just long enough to, I don't know, start to get familiar, set a little bit of roots and grow, and then before you knew it, it was being yanked away from you. But that's okay, because you'd go to a new place, right? And then you'd set roots down there and grow to love it before it was yanked away from you. It's heartbreaking. And cumulative heartbreak like that starts to bury you. You manage to convince yourself that you didn't really love any of these places. Why? Well, because when you think about them, all you can think about is how much you miss them. It's like a defense mechanism. And I'd been feeling that way for a while. My place was nowhere. It was in between. My shelter had belonged to other people and I was only a visitor. I identified more with the act of leaving itself than the act of actually being anywhere. Until one of these places was really hurt. I felt a way about it that I didn't think I ever would. And I realized something that day, and that's that although life will convince you that it's just one continuous journey from start to finish that exists as just a single narrative, it's actually not that. It's a more jumbled arrangement of these unique, discrete experiences that will come together to build you as a person. Each one of them is valuable, worth holding on to, and worth remembering. Each one of these places is a home, if only for a moment.